Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to 6 figures and beyond. Pow! So in this video, I'm going to talk about associations that can actually get larger contracts than what you're currently doing. So let's look at a couple of associations. So if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned in the video because I'm going to go over that. You ready? Okay. Number one, National Apartment Associations. National Apartment Association. I personally use them. We used to actually clean a lot of school apartments. So you've heard of like ITT. I don't think they're no longer around, but there's still a lot of schools where you're talking about trade schools where they actually need the students to stay there. And it's a great place because you have a lot of people coming and going, which means you have a large turnover, which means you make more money. I loved it. And because they were students, they were kind of under control. So you knew a little bit of what you were walking into. One of the ways I was able to get those contracts is that I actually joined, and most times they'll let you visit one time before you have to pay. And that was the National Associations or the National Apartment Association. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is one of my favorite for getting and obtaining contracts very frequently and being able to scale your business is when you're using property managers. Well, how do you get in the door? How do you make that happen? And one of the ways you can do that is through the National Property Management Association, or you can visit their website at N as in Nancy, P as in Papa, M as in Michael, A as in Apple.org. They are fantastic. Now, they're everywhere, so don't get discouraged. You probably find someone in your area, but they're great for building those relationships that I talk about all the time. And we always say a property management is like a well in our industry. If you can get with the property management, the rest is history. You can really scale your business to what I always say, 6 figures and beyond. Pow! And that's what we're all here for, right? To scale our businesses and create that wealth. Now, the other thing I'm going to talk about are two more, and one is the International Facility Management Association, IFMA, and BOMA, which is Building Owners Management Association. Both of those are really, really great. Now, if you kind of get a little shy when you've got to go in front of a lot of these large organizations, no worries. Go onto LinkedIn.com. All of those groups that I just mentioned are listed. So go on, sign up, and the first thing I would look at doing is, because what I personally did is I started looking at what they were saying and just making comments. Don't like go in as like a gangbanger and like, oh, here I am. Just kind of go in quietly, observe the group, see what the culture is, and then eventually maybe comment on something that someone else says. And then next thing you know, you start to fit in and you feel like you are not an imposter. You're just kind of eavesdropping to see what they're saying so that you can gain information. Really, really look at building the relationships with them and seeing if you can't begin to build that relationship that ends up being something that you can continue to grow off of the LinkedIn and start to build the, hey, let's have coffee, because a lot of the groups are like local. So you can start a LinkedIn local group and grow from there. So if you want to learn more of what my favorite 3 pillars are, which are attracting and acquiring and retention, all of those are important because you find yourself at different places along the way. And you want to make sure that you grow and sustain all 3 if you're looking at actually sustaining and having a very scalable cleaning business, which is if you're visiting this channel, I'm quite sure you are, then make sure that you click the link. That is a great place to start. I have a lot of people say, well, where should I start? You can start with one of the free masterclasses or give us a call at 407-986-8228. Love to speak to you. So make sure you stay safe. And until the next video, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.